Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today is a collaboration that I'm doing with a bunch of vegan YouTubers, and it's actually, the creator is Jessica Australia, who I've spoken about a lot of times before. You know her channel very well. Jessica documents our mental health and OCD and things like that, and her journey to veganism, and does a lot of food hauls and product reviews, and also does tarot readings as well. The other vegan YouTubers are Laura X Ocean. She does vlogs, taste tests, and there's also ChaCha Vegan. She basically documents how to love your body and body positivity, and she does a lot of food hauls as well. And there's Bigscreen Bird. He does mukbangs, obviously taste tests, and does some recipe ideas and things like that. And great channel as well. Sweet Potato, who's just new to YouTube, she's a vegan, and also as well she's been a great friend of mine. She's actually one of my subscribers, and luckily enough I gave her the encouragement to come onto YouTube. She's doing, she does things like lately, our recent one is Raw Till 4 is Not Veganism, and that was her last one. And she's got a great wee parody where she's got a cat speaking in her voice and things. It's a great channel. I thoroughly recommend you check it out. The last one is White Pariah. She documents BPD, which is obviously is mental illness and things, and obviously our vegan journey as well. So please check out all these channels. I thoroughly recommend them all, and they all need your support. Right, the first question is, what is your opinion on a new vegan purging all leather animal products testing on animals they already own? I feel that I'll be absolutely fine with it. At the end of the day, not everybody has the finances to throw out all the things they had before they went vegan. And at the end of the day, throwing everything out is just going to create more landfill and more waste lying about. If you can't keep the things that you've already got, give them away to homeless charities and things where people can use them. There's people out there that really need clothes, and obviously, like I say, they can't afford them. People that's homeless, lying in the streets without them, they can go to some use. At the end of the day, all you can do is start, once you are vegan, is start buying your vegan products, all ethically sourced, of course, like things like your clothes, your washing products, all that. Just start building it up as you go along. But I wouldn't say that you should be throwing away things that you've had before you went vegan. At the end of the day, that was choices you made beforehand. Like I say, give them to people that can use them and things, and don't just throw them out and they're going to waste. At the end of the day, it's not going to benefit the animal anymore anyway, which is sad enough. But number 2, do you think games and apps such as farming or cooking games promote a non-vegan lifestyle? No, I don't, because at the end of the day, it's what society's after. Everybody enjoys these kind of things, and it's just light-hearted humour. At the end of the day, you don't take it seriously. If you were to think of things like games like Mortal Kombat and Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty and things that kill people and that, at the end of the day, nobody's going to get out and kill people because of those kind of things. So why should you take those things seriously? I play PlayStation games and things like that. You've got to differentiate reality from fiction, and that's all it's about. Enjoy them. It's not going to make you any more or less a vegan. Number 3, do you think it is important for a vegan to buy organic? No, because at the end of the day, I've written down a few things about it. Obviously, the organic things, they've got large organic farms, they use higher fossil fuels as well, and the resources are questionable, as well as their labelling as poor overall pesticide requirements. And obviously it uses more land, and they use synthetic fertilisers and products and things. And obviously as well, it's a lot more expensive and things. And at the end of the day, you're not going to get any more better products that you buy in your supermarket, and it's going to be a lot cheaper at the end of the day. So I don't think organic things is something that we should really focus on. If you can buy it, fair enough, it's got its health properties, like I say, but obviously it's a kind of double-edged sword, because say it uses up more land and things like that, and all the fossil fuels they use as well. Number 4, what is your opinion when it comes to pet ownership, desexing and pet adoption? I'm all for pet adoption. I think it's really good. There's pets out there that need a home and things like that, and there's cruel people that take on pets, don't realise the time and effort you need to have a pet, and end up throwing them out in the streets and things. So take a pet in if you can, please love it and things like that. I've got plenty of pets, they're not adopted, but at the end of the day it's all being a good, responsible pet owner, looking after your pets. I don't agree on all this feeding your pets vegan diet and things like that. At the end of the day, they're bred as carnivorous animals. They come from wolves and things like that, the dogs. Their natural instinct is to hunt and things like that. Just say you fed your cat in a vegan diet. At the end of the day, it wouldn't make one ounce of difference. The cat is going to end up going out killing birds, killing mice and things, because that is a natural instinct they have. As far as desexing, yeah, I think that's a good idea, to be honest, because at the end of the day, you don't want a lot of the animals that's going to end up the place populated with cats and dogs and things like that, and homeless cats and dogs running about. So where you best you can do that, yes, definitely, I agree with that 100%. Number 5, do you consider kindness to all people as part of being vegan? Definitely. At the end of the day, being a vegan is not only about being compassionate to the animals, it's being compassionate to the environment, human beings, everybody. Kindness costs nothing. Being a vegan doesn't make you a good person. Being a good person makes you a good person. We should all spread the word, the message of veganism, and also as well respect everybody's opinions and what they do as well. Respect non-vegans, because at the end of the day, nobody's better than anybody else. Just because you eat meat and things like that doesn't make you a bad person. I know personally there's people out there, my family, my wife, they all eat meat and things like that. It doesn't make them any worse a person. They're all great people. Love them to bits, and we should all respect and love each other. That is God's message, and that should be ours. Number 6, how do you feel about the current debates between vegan YouTube creators? This is something that's a hard topic, yeah, it's been on a lot lately. At the end of the day, I think it's all about drama. A lot of people love the drama, and if it gets them views and it gets them clicks and the almighty dollar, selling their ebooks and things like that, this is what it's all about. It's sickening, really. I mean, it's giving vegans a bad name, because everybody thinks that we're all shouting on, you're a fucktard and all this, carb the fuck up, harden the fuck up, all this kind of sick swearing and things that they come out with, and the way they condemn people for not being vegan. They condemn eating disorders, they condemn being gay, anything that they can get that they can throw at people and condemn people for, they're doing it. It's just absolutely sickening. It's all for the clicks and the likes and the subscribers, and it's something I don't buy into, and we should all be spreading the good message and starting a positive community, and hopefully that's what we're doing. Number 7, why do you think non-vegans have a negative view of vegans? Well, just like I've turned upon there, when you've got people in the community like Freely, Durian Rider, Abbas Seal, things like that, the way they condemn people and they say that eating disorders are a choice, being gay is a choice, and mental illness is a choice, and they throw out things about the way they basically the restrictive diets and things like that, 80-10-10, high carb, low fat, raw tofu. At the end of the day, people see these diets and they know that it's really, really restrictive. But at the end of the day, you can just be just vegan. You'll get everything you need in a vegan diet that you've had before in your normal standard American diet. And that's what puts people off. They see that, and they see the way people condemn being non-vegans. If we start spreading a good message, show people that you can have everything you have in a normal vegan diet that you've had before, and just spread the love and show them that we're a compassionate group, and start showing a new community rather than these so-called icons. That's what's putting people off, and that's what we need to spread to people. Number 8, what are your thoughts on people who can choose to buy animal products from local farmers rather than mass-produced animal products from supermarkets or butchers? Well, at the end of the day, there's not a great deal of difference. If you can, obviously, like I say, you really don't want to be buying animal products and things anyway, but that's something that we've all done before. But supporting, obviously, your local community and things like that is, I suppose, in some way better, but you don't want to be buying animal products anyway. But if you can, I'd say buying from obviously your local farmers and things like that, where they're good sources, like organically reared hens and things like that, where you know that they're not been mistreated and things like that, caged up, and like I say, cows that's mistreated and things like that. If you can buy them where they're ethically sourced and things like that, though it's not always possible and very rarely is, but that would be my thoughts on that really. Number 9, what is your opinion on PETA or animal activist groups, RSPCA? Well, I've actually got a few things written down here that I've got on my phone about it. Like I say, one thing that really puts me off PETA is their euthanasia. They obviously think that they euthanise pets, obviously, if they can't get a home and things. The shelters are kill vastly, mostly cats and dogs, that run by the ASPCA. And like I say, PETA shelters have been known to euthanise over 90% of the animals that are rendered into their care, adopting out only a small handful. So this is one of the many things that we do alleviate the suffering of animals. And obviously, another thing they do, they don't, obviously, we don't advocate testing on animals and things, and that's what PETA do as well, but they actually advocate testing on animals. They suggested that humans are better suited to endure treatment than animals. According to their website, these are some medical problems that can probably only be cured by testing on unwilling people, but we do not do it because we recognise that it would be wrong. That's what I mean. And obviously as well, they've got their company stock. Although it may seem that PETA relies solely on the ludicrous publicity stunts to get their point across, the organisation is actually far more cunning. Indeed, they have parlayed a great deal of their revenue into buying stock in various companies that they so-called despise, including fast food chains and meat packing plants, where they can use to obviously change their policies from the inside out. One such hot one is obviously McDonald's. PETA protests the way the food giant killed chickens, and obviously they're known to dip electrically charged into their bath and things. So and another one, fur. They campaign against fur, but PETA have recently taken a different tack. They have begun donating fur to the homeless. So you can see that a lot of things about them, but yeah, they're very. It's a double-edged sword, and I don't think that they do a lot of good for animals in some ways, but they're condoning things and they're saying one thing and they're doing another, so I'm not sure about it at all. Number 10, why do you think some people stop being vegan? Well, I think some people stop being vegan obviously because they see that they start this Rotto 4 and 80-10-10 and they get into it and they realise that it's not sustainable and things. They start getting really distended stomachs, and obviously with a large amount of fruits and vegetables they're eating, they start seeing weight gain because the Rotto 4 promotes this so-called weight loss and things, and it's not sustainable and it's absolute rubbish, and it's all just to sell their ebooks and their diet. But at the end of the day, they could actually, if they come to this lifestyle and realise that you should just be eating a balanced diet, protein, fats, carbs, eating all the things that you originally had in your diet before, enjoying all your treats in moderation if you want, but if you're becoming from a restrictive background of eating disorders, you want to be coming to this and eating good amounts of things like proteins, carbs, fats, not focusing on one side of things, and because it'll end up, your eating disorder will obviously latch on to that, and obviously start another, basically swapping one eating disorder for another. But like I say, most people, that's the reason why they stop being vegan, because they see this restrictive background. But like I say, you want to be coming to a vegan lifestyle and just eating just vegan. That is what it's all about. Enjoying everything that you had in your normal standard American diet before. And I think as a lot as well as all this Durian Rider and Freely and things like that, the attitudes that they portray and the bad message that they put out, the way they portray people and the way they condemn everybody, that puts a lot of people off as well. Number 11, who are your favourite vegan YouTubers? Well, you know this only too well. Jessica Australia, I love her so much. She's one of my absolute favourites, and probably she actually is my favourite. I love her so much. She shares much of the same journey as me. We're both in this for the ethical reasons of the animals and to benefit our health as well and spread the message, help others. I'm in it to help people recover from an eating disorder, show a good lifestyle. She's the very same reason. Though we're different ends of the spectrum, she's here to put on weight, I'm here to gain weight. She's here to lose weight, I'm here to gain weight, sorry. But we're really the same, and she's got a lovely attitude. She loves to spread the message, spirituality and compassion to everybody, and doesn't condemn anybody, much like what I try to be. Obviously as well, mothers I really love as well is Racy Baby, Chef Vegan, Emily Vegan Flowers, another one who's vegan and she's done eating disorder before. I love her channel so much. Obviously as well, all the people I've got down below it's listed. The Vegan Geezer, I love his channel. He's got no drama and things. It shows how his boy is brought up in a vegan lifestyle and things like that, and that's the positive attitude that we need in the vegan movement. Obviously the vegan activist, these two were two of the most reasons I came to veganism. But outside of the vegan YouTubers, Educating Shani, she's my absolute favourite YouTuber apart from Jessica Australia, because she's documents her eating disorder and she puts all the good message of eating disorder awareness to help others, and she was one of the main reasons I come onto YouTube, to share my journey and help other people recover from their eating disorders as well. Like I say, everybody listed below that I've got below is one of my favourite, all my favourites. Sweet Potato as well, I love her channel so much. I was so inspired that she actually took some inspiration from me to come onto YouTube, and it means the world, and I love them all for the support. Everybody, Maddie Blueberry as well. There's everybody that I've got in the description below, they all mean the world to me. All of them, so check them all out in the descriptions below. They're all the people that I recommend. So thanks very much to Jessica for sending out this collaboration, and I really hope it puts out the good message that we should be sharing everybody's diversity in the vegan community and respect everybody. And I thoroughly recommend all you guys check the our channel out. If you want to get involved in the collaboration, it would be much appreciated. We need all the voices we can in the vegan community and creating a positive movement forward. So thanks very much guys, and speak to you all again.